Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what you're looking. And they'll be facing.
This battle is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. The courage on display here is incredible. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Just missed with that hook. Game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be. Here we go. It's round two. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
One punch could change everything in this battle. See a jab from these two. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. There's a counter shot. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Almost. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
punches. This fight has a real good flow to it. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he gonna do to get out of this trouble? And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when they get to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment, back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
No rest for the weary. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any rounds anywhere this year. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been... And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Quick punch scores. Counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time in the scoop. Let's start the 6th. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The counter punching. These two fighters are made for one another. And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. The perfect counter lands. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym. Every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Exchange here from both men. They're giving us a high-tempo show. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. It's been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Counter punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go. He misses with that straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with the uppercut. They both want the knockout. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty lopsided decision there.